Hello and welcome back, yes, to the Airfix 124 scale Mosquito, and yes, I'm still doing the bloody cockpit. Anyway, basically what I'm doing now is I am using some of the brass rod that I got from Rob. I'm making strengthening poles, or bars as it were, that will go behind the pilot seat and the navigator observer. Now to do this, I'm basically getting the bottom one as it is at the moment. I've glued or super glued on 4 bits of plastic card, and I'm basically going to be bending them into shape, as in bending them, so I will have some form of attachment off the actual cockpit sort of like floor as it were, but it's behind the pilot anyway. Basically yeah, I know they've come off and I knew they were going to come off, but I needed something that was going to stay and actually sort of like enable me to actually bend it around so I could get the right angle. So once that was done and finished and I was happy with it, I just cut them to length, or the length that I wanted, and just basically just glued them in. So when I was happy with the angle and I was happy with everything else, which isn't going to last long, I decided to basically just glue them in situ and just basically leave the glue to dry, and then again, like I said before, just cut to length, and I could actually insert them at the back. That sounds wrong, I know, behind the pilot seat and the navigator seat. But also there will be another brass rod that goes on top of that, which will simulate the 2 spars that go through the actual wings through the fuselage. So when all that palaver was out of the way, I decided to prime everything and then go straight into using the interior grey green to actually paint the actual strengthening bars. Now they could be grey green, they could be like a silvery aluminium colour. It's entirely up to you, but myself and Rob will be going for the green. So once that was done, sticking them in was a bit of an arseache because, like I said, I don't have a lot of room to play with. So to that end, it was a case of test fitting, before gluing, before this and that, and cleaning up as well. I decided to take, if I haven't shown you already, the transmitter and the receiver off and basically redo it because they were in the wrong place. So anyway, lesson learned. So with all that sort of like nearly sorted out, I had a bit of a repair job to do with the actual main canopy.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh my God! Yeah, all I had to do was repair that small little nick out of there, and use super glue, and then I sprayed the kicker on it, and then the idea is to just clean it up afterwards. Now that kicker that I used was not my normal one. It's one that I thought, oh yeah, that'll be good. It is to a point, but it fucks your canopies. And it got to a point where I thought, do you know what, I'll get some WD on it. Nothing. Got some soapy water. Nothing. IPA. Nothing. And basically I went, for fuck's sake! Now the kicker that I used to use was this, and I never had an issue with anything to do with canopies whatsoever. It came off using either WD-40 or some form of cleaning product. It was not an issue. So what I've got to do now is to ring Airfix and get the new part, which is going to cost me £8, and hopefully it will be here in about a week or so, and then I can crack on with it. So don't use this shit. Use something else, or don't use it at all on your canopy or near a canopy or anywhere near a fucking canopy. So yeah, anywho, shit happens, and yeah, you learn by your mistakes. So yeah. Anyway, I've got a few things to do, so I will see you on the next video. So until then, happy modelling, take care, and don't use this shit.
Fuck's sake!